Okay, number 3, it says find the length of 3e to the t minus 3, comma 4e to the t plus 7 for t between 0 and 1. So this is an arc length question. And we also know that since we have parametric functions that we've got to use the formula integral from a to b of the square root of x prime of t squared plus y prime of t squared dt. So our first thing we just need to make sure we do is that we find the derivative. So x prime of t would just be 3e to the t, and y prime of t would be equal to 4e to the t. So let's talk about kind of calculator strategies. I think some of the things that happen in this situation is that we plug stuff in wrong to the calculator, we miss parentheses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this out. What I want to plug in the calculator is the integral from 0 to 1 of the square root of 3e to the t, all that squared, plus 4e to the t, all that squared dt, and then our calculator is going to do that computation for us. So my recommendation is that even though this is in parametric mode, keep it in function mode to do on the calculator. So when I go to y equals, I'm in function mode right now. I'm going to put each of these equations in. So I've got 3e to the x and then 4e to the x. And now, go back out to my home screen. I'll do math 9, do the integral from 0 to 1, and then I'll bring up the square root. Whoa, what did I just do? Sorry everybody, let me just make a little correction here. Okay, back to this. So 0 to 1, into here we're going to do the second, get the square root, and then I'm going to use what I have in there for my x prime of t and my y prime of t, and I'll just do y1 squared plus y2 squared, and then I don't need to worry about any parentheses when I do it this way. Hit enter, we get our answer. It is 8.591. Make sure we go out to 3 decimal places. Also, make sure you're computing in radians.